Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Right back at it, episode 2 of F1 Manager 23. Here's Mercedes off to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix up next, which is in 11 days. Got 30 million in the bank. I do want to work on some more improvements here. Weather Center forecast, that'd be helpful. Or Weather Center, just doing all that, that'd be helpful. Tour Center, that's a really cheap thing to build, so I'm not sure why that wasn't done already. Memorabilia room, maybe not yet. Boardroom, that'd probably help. Or we'll kind of take it easy on those for now. But new ATR period is open. So with that, we're going to work on even more parts. If we can, actually. Actually, we got to wait a little bit because we have new rear wing. That's all built. Now, the thing is, how quickly, the race in 3 days. I want to get these done as quick as we can. And yeah, it's going to burn a lot of the cost cap, but we're going to kind of take it easy for now. We just want these upgrades on the car pronto. Alright, so those are all set. Let's go to the warehouse real quick. It's going to make both cars better. There we go. I was wondering if we could like junk those. We can't. So we got that first one. That's all set. Sponsoring Nikita Bedrin. I guess we could do that. I mean... So I guess this is a good part of like the drivers. Or like you kind of get a little factory team going. Sorta. So, Genzer Motorsport F3 driver Nikita Bedrin. Sure, I guess we'll sponsor you and you'll get better and maybe we'll pick you up one day. But anyways, time to start looking to build some more stuff. What's something that we can work on? Let's look at our grid performance. Some new suspension parts won't hurt. Guess we'll kind of just split it right down the middle here. Uh-huh. All right, let's see. Just make it more even, I guess, across the board. Help with the high-speed corners. Right. Throw some on there, and you know what? We'll rush that. Bit more of a cost, but that's okay. New side pods coming on the car momentarily. And there's that. Tour center. There we go. Side pods. You guys are getting emergency manufactured as well. That's going to help with the engine cooling, which is what we're looking for. All right, got you guys built. I'm going to throw you on the car now. There we go. Let's see where we're at now. Where's the car analysis part? There we go. So let's say, just compared to the grid average, so we're kind of better than average than the rest of the grid, than the other than acceleration there. But let's see. So engine cooling got better, top 10 car, so I think we should have double points in play here. Medium speed corners are going to help, high speed corners needs a little bit of work, but we got those in the works. Alright, so we're going to work on another new part here. Right, there we go. So, what can we work on? Underfloor. Gonna dump the rest into there, and you know what? Let's help the drag reduction a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. Make this thing speedy. And we are going to rush that one as well. So they'll both be done in 19 days. And that should be... where you at? Those will be done after Australia. So real quick, let's start performance targets here. I think we'll reach Q3. We'll reach Q2, that much is certain. I think with the new upgrades on the car, we'll qualify P5. And we'll also finish P5. Right, we are all good to go here. Time to head over to Jeddah for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And practice is in the books. Driver preparation, we're kind of just right in the middle. Both drivers at 69%. Yeah, so got to be a bit careful on the start. I think this is going to affect our qualifying pace too, but let's see what we can do in Q1 here. Rightio, so we're going to be one and done here more than likely. Got George out there ahead of Lewis. Practice-wise, we're probably the number 3 team behind Red Bull and Ferrari. Aston Martin, they're about the same pace as us. I think we could probably better them, especially with those improvements on the car and with what we got on the car as well. Or coming forward after Australia. Not sure if I'll emergency produce those because I do want to save some stuff for the cost cap. Just in case for next season for research purposes. Let's see, Verstappen first across the line with a 128.362. Lando turning that lap 1.8 seconds off the lead, so that's considerably off. Don't think anyone else is going to be setting purple times here anytime soon. Here goes George, gets that wing open. Across the line, P2, less than a second off the pace, so that's fine.
Just get that delta negative.
Considering how far off we were in Bahrain, so we're definitely going to be one and done here.
Copy.
Stroll goes a little bit faster though, by a 10th. All right, and here comes Lewis across the line. Also expect to be one and done. Goes P2. 4/10 off as Perez takes the lead.
So just confirming boxing.
Yeah, and Q1's in the books. Perez stayed on top of Verstappen there. Alonso took P3 ahead of the Ferraris. Lewis fell to P7, but George in P10. We're pretty quick with Lewis there. I don't know if George maybe got some traffic. I don't think he did actually, because he had some pretty clear track. But yeah, eliminated there. Both Alfa Romeos, both McLarens, and the AlphaTauri of Nick DeVries. All right, got both drivers out on their final flyer Q2. George currently out in P13. Lewis fell to P7 right there. Verstappen lead the way over Leclerc, Perez, and Sainz. As Lewis, again, 9/10 off. I think he should be able to transfer okay. I don't really see any threats behind him. Plus the Alpines jump him. But George, we definitely got to improve here. So got both guys across the line. See what George can do. Green, sector 1. That's very good. See, I wish we could toggle this to be like against the bubble. That'd be pretty good.
So we have taken the flag.
As Lewis not improving Sector 1, that's okay. He's already in the top 10. Albon done. He'll stay P12. George improving Sector 2. Looks like Verstappen should hold the pace here in Q2. Lewis improving in Sector 2. So here comes George off the final corner. He'll bump up to P6. And Lewis going to be across the line here, through to Q3. We'll bump up to P6, George P7. For now. We'll see what the Alphas or Aston Martins do. Oh, Stroll's done.
That was P7. So we are safe. This is good.
And so to recap there, top 3, Verstappen, Leclerc, Perez. And getting bumped out there, both Williams, the AlphaTauri, Tsunoda, and both Haas. Haas is... Say that 5 times fast. Haas is. You know what? Never mind. Starting our final flight here in Q3, Verstappen and Perez leading a Red Bull 1-2 up front. Alonso P3 over Leclerc. Got Sainz on P8. George currently P6 and Lewis P9. Both drivers across the line now. Let's see what we can do. Well, Lewis not improving. Sector 1, that's not great. George is. So, actually, let's see what that's doing to his confidence level. Let's move it up to high. Actually, the same for Lewis, so that's going to be pretty good. Green Sector 2 for Lewis. It's kind of like a yin-yang thing going on here. All right, so Verstappen may hold pole here. Lewis coming across the line. We need to improve there. Gasly jumps in. We're just going to jump right back to P9 with Lewis. That's not good. George, meanwhile, well, improves, but it's going to stay P7. Speed this up a little bit, see what anyone else is going to do. Stroll stays P6. So Leclerc jumps up to P2. They tie? Oh my god, I think they tied. And Perez is 100th off. Wow. Holy smokes, they did tie. Look at that. Top 3 separated by 100th. So top 3, they're going to be Verstappen, Leclerc, Perez. We're going to be P7. And Lewis is in P9. Our friends with Alpine kind of plotting them behind us. And we did have the Astons ahead of us. Let's see if we can do strategy-wise, though. Clear skies here. And we know our cars are really good on brake cooling. So you know what? We're just going to go with a... Well, I guess you can kind of do a bunch of different strategies here. But you know what? We're going to go with a soft to hard strategy with both cars and see if we can get them forward. Learned my lesson from the previous episode. And the always defend option is basically the same as hold cars behind, so we're not going to click that here. And probably not going to push too hard with the overtake chances until the confidence goes up. But let's get underway for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
All right, Red Bull, Ferrari, and
it's lights out.
Off we go.
And away we go.
Let's push from the get-go here. Yeah, let's take a look at the strategy. Bunch of cars on the soft tire. Only front runners on the mediums are Stroll, Leclerc. Yeah, say if you want to call him front runner. Just going to push on the fuel for now. Wait a little bit for the tires. As Ocon was taking a long way to look around. George might need to push the issue on the tires actually just to keep that gap close. There's going to be a little bit till DRS opens, but just want to make sure we maintain contact. I do like that in the new title here that, Ocon taking a look around the right side. That's bold. All right, lost P8 there. I think we go get him back.
Copy.
Still plenty early. We did close up the Stroll there. Oh, we should probably use ERS Battle Assist. I forgot to toggle that.
Overtake is available.
Copy.
Guess we'll just keep pushing on the fuel for now. Just to keep it tight. As Stroll's in danger of losing touch with Alonso. So Gasly just got around Lewis and do have a problem here because
Should we DRS this lap?
tire heating is getting awfully high here.
Oh, gone ahead. So come on, Gasly.
Probably going to need to focus on turn these down a little bit as looks like Lewis tried to pass. As the front looks like Verstappen is clear of Perez. So Leclerc still fighting with Perez, but they're
So head down.
Verstappen's 2 seconds ahead there. Looking to sweep the opening 2 rounds of the season. George should probably back that down a little bit. Don't want to risk anything here.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that we don't fall off a cliff on that time.
So just kind of hang on for now. Gasly is about 2 seconds behind George, so that's going to be some separation there. Looking at everyone's tires, we're still like a lot better than everybody. So we're going to use that to our advantage and go with the overcut. Just make sure we stay on these softs. It's actually with that, perhaps we'll just keep going at standard rate anyway.
Pick up the pace.
Yep.
We're trying to get George up there as Ocon and Stroll are fighting. Hopefully that brings him up to the both of them, but Lewis has caught George as we've got 3 seconds separation on 10th place on back. Tires still running pretty hot right now, but conditions still better than everyone else's. So I'm still committed to overcut strategy for both cars right now. Just trying to get back up to Ocon. So their tires are just much worse up front. Our tires are pretty much comparable to a medium tire right now. Well, I guess George or Lewis is going for it. Not really trying to stop him here. Think he's going to get double DRS, or is George going to get him back? All right. As long as you don't hit each other, I'm totally fine. Just don't hit each other. That's all I can say. No, they're going to hit each other, aren't they? Oh boy. Anyways, with the tire temperature being high still, I think the trajectory we're looking for.
Temps hitting the limit.
Yeah, we should probably still back it down a little bit here. We'll get back at it though. We're just behind Ocon Stroll, so this isn't terrible right now. Just cool the tires a little bit, and we'll be right back up there. Again, just don't hit each other, please. Please. So we still got our 2 guys still fighting it out. I mean, we've been maintaining a 2-second gap. Something I noticed with the tires overheating when we were pushing them there, our tire weight rate has dropped a little bit. So we're actually on par with Alonso and Verstappen now. Perez, Sainz, and Ocon have been pushing a bit more. So it's been rather interesting seeing the effect of temperatures on the tire wear rate now. Pit window is going to open up very soon. Not sure how much pace the hard tire is going to have. So might nix the overcut strategy for one of them. Maybe bring in George. Well, it's really going to depend on who's leading at that point. Let's just push on the fuel for now. See if we can close a little bit. At least by this point, we're now 30 seconds down. So, I mean, it'll probably end up that way, but just dealing with it right now. All right, you know what? I'm going to blink first with George here. Coming up on the optimal lap to pit anyway. So, you know what? We're going to go into the hard tire here. And see if we get undercut. I'm not sure if we will, but it's kind of just a little experimental thing. Lewis will probably keep out +1 or +2 from here. Now the top 5 look like they're coming in, perhaps. Stroll and Ocon staying out. Thankfully gave Lewis a little boost there. Alright, let's see what we can do. Hopefully no mistakes. 2.7, still slow. But still early in the season. So we'll work on improving the speed up next. First of the only cars that made a pit stop so far. Alright, be careful on the cold tires. As we just click aggressive anyway. As George slots out P13. We got some front runners now coming in. Sergio Perez coming in from the soft tire. Gonna switch to the hard tire here. Oh, the medium actually. Perhaps that might be viable. And Ocon pitting as well. Imagine he'll do the same thing. Well, let's find out. Yep, medium tire for Ocon. So, you know what? That's what we're going to do with Lewis here. As Perez out right behind us. So here comes George coming on through. Comes up to P11 for now. Ocon joins right in front of him. Let's deploy here, just get as far forward as we can.
Understood.
And think about less lifting coast.
Push and hold, overtake.
Coming.
Ooh, close battle through there. Not gonna stop that Red Bull though.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Verstappen signs coming in, so you know what? Bit of a late call here. Hard tire. Ooh, no, 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 no. Medium tire. That's what we're doing.
So, box.
So this lap.
All right, so we still got Leclerc, Alonso, and Stroll out there. Leclerc and Stroll, the ones on the mediums, has basically identical stop there to what George had.
Just be careful, traffic, pit exit.
It looks like George may have the undercut. Why did I switch to the hard tire anyway? I thought I switched. What?
Trying to keep up now.
Boo!
Keep plugging away.
No, I swear I switched to the mediums. Unless I didn't read that menu right.
So anything could happen, Lewis. Let's just keep it heads
Ah,
down.
brilliant. Totally brilliant.
Pick up the pace.
Well, just past halfway point of the race, and Leclerc's out of the pits now on soft tires. And Magnussen's out of the pits. Well, be coming out of the pits. Or going into the pits for soft tires. Goes down the way. Tsunoda also pitting. So only cars left to pit are Stroll and Gasly, so we're probably just going to pick those two up. Actually, maybe not even pick up Stroll, because he might be too far ahead at this point. So what we're going to do is I guess we'll just push on the fuel for now, push on the tires a little bit. Just see if we get as far forward as we can. There is 23 laps to go. I think some of these guys might be asking these tires to go a long way, so Leclerc might be in a good spot though he's out at P6, and you got the Red Bulls leading the way, Verstappen over Perez. They're 18 seconds ahead of him. Oh, Lewis going to get around Gasly here. Gasly still hasn't pitted, so doing it the hard way, I suppose. Want to put those tires down a little bit. Although just back at normal pace, let's see what we'll do here. Because I think George should be able to get him two. Not taking a look just yet. Fast lap goes to Leclerc as he's 16 seconds behind now. Gasly still not coming to the pits yet. Maybe get him this time. We're going to need some boost, aren't we? Stroll now in the pits. There we go. Get him to the left side here.
Overtake.
Yeah, agree.
That's P9. Imagine Gasly coming now, though. Stroll switched on to the softs. He's down the way, gassing the pits now. Yeah, he's going to be coming out right behind Stroll. He's going to have a tire advantage, though. So it may just have themselves a P8, P9 here. Interesting battle is going to be seen if Leclerc can charge up there. We'll just have to see. Looks like Gas is going to reemerge. P13. Ooh, we got a red flag. What happened there?
So that's red flag.
What happened? Oh, got an Alpha and a McLaren side by. Ooh, what happened? Ooh. I guess Bottas totally stuck on track. Can't get out of the way.
As for the team back
Bit surprised it's a red flag, but
it's a tough moment to
strategy
watch.
change. So yeah, so I imagine everyone's going on a fresh set of softs here, and why wouldn't you? So this is about to get interesting.
A sense of deja vu here. As
Oh,
the
everyone's on
drivers once
softs.
again face the countdown.
Going green with what?
And it's lights out.
10 to go?
And away we go.
Here we go. Don't be too forceful with their overtakes, though. Actually, we're going to attack from the get-go here.
And let's push. Just keep the pressure on. You can do this.
Actually, they're going to heat up awfully quick, so might want to be a little careful there. Everyone's on an even playing field, though, so Leclerc's advantage is gone. Verstappen and Perez are on sticker softs. The Sargent's still out there on mediums? Okay, that's bold. Yeah, might want to be careful of the tread. I'm sure we'll be turning the wick back up, but those Red Bulls are gone. 2 seconds ahead of the Ferraris right now. Lewis, let's see if we get an overtake here.
Use the overtake.
Pulls out to the left. Let's outbrake him. 2 for 1 special, maybe? Maybe not. That's P7. Ocon charging back around the right side, though. We got it. See if we do the same with George. Set that back, and we'll try having a go with George here. As everyone's going to be churning through their tires here. We're not really looking at cooling them down. Just going to burn them. Just hope we don't make a mistake. See if we get this done down the front here. A bit far back. Fight down the front straight with 5 to go. Looks like Lewis prevails, gets around Stroll. Use the help of the DRS and the battery.
5 laps. Okay.
Everyone's tires are running hot, and I don't think anyone cares at this point. It's a bit of a distance up to Alonso, though. That's about 2 seconds. I don't think we're going to make that up as long as we hold them off. George, meanwhile, has fallen off from Ocon. I don't think he's going to get that back. See if we deploy a little bit, get back in range.
Push and hold, overtake.
Come
So everyone's tires are about the same right now. Imagine they're going to stay that way. I think we're going to lose that spot there. Should be queued up for the next DRS zone, though, so it's not all bad.
This car has something else, man.
Got every chance here.
Yeah, man.
Four to go.
We got him around the outside, maybe. Come on. Come on. There you go. Just about coming to 1 to go here. Going to get a little aggressive with the overtake.
Okay, let's go for it.
Understood.
It's going to burn up as much battery as we can. Ooh, we're weaving. Go big lunge around the outside. Make it work. Come on, put the battery down.
So we are low on battery at the moment.
That's okay. That's okay. Come on. Got him there.
So one more lap.
Let's use all the battery. There's no point in saving it at this point.
So you can pick up the pace.
Yep.
Come on, let's lock this up. And battery's drained, that's okay. Got one last DRS zone to get through with Lewis here. And hopefully hold him down the front. As up front off the final corner, it's going to be Max Verstappen going 2 for 2 to kick off the 2023 campaign. Come on, keep that bay, Lewis. Come on. We're not totally going to be the P3 team because Alonso is going to get us. Leclerc is going to round out the podium.
Max Verstappen over the finish line. And
Lewis across the line,
winner.
P6.
We have check.
And George is going to hang on. P9.
That's P6.
All right, so your top 10 there. Verstappen, Perez, Leclerc. Then Sainz, Alonso, Lewis up 3 spots. Then Stroll, Ocon, Russell, and Nico Hulkenberg getting points there. Driver's standings. Perez moves up around Leclerc, but is 15 points behind his teammate. George falls to P6. Lewis jumps up to P8 as George has 12 points to his name, tied with Fernando Alonso. And Lewis has 9 points. As constructors, Aston Martin gets around us. They're 5 points ahead as Red Bull holds a 28-point lead over Ferrari at the top of the constructors. DHL fastest pit stop of the day. We're still bad, but gotta refocus for April, I suppose. Fastest pit stop of the day went to Max Verstappen, 2.4 seconds over Piastri and Gasly there. Hey, we got the new suspension all done. Can we throw those on the car now? Actually, let's see. I don't even remember if we had them on the car already. Oh, they already are installed. Okay, well, never mind. Disregard that. So, Australia is in 11 days, and I don't think we're going to have any new parts on the car by then. But at least we have some scouting reports done to see who our potential replacement for Lewis is going to be, because I want to sign in a contract year at least. And from what I understand for the game, you can sign drivers a year early. So if it comes down to it, Lewis announces a retirement. We should have someone lined up pretty quickly. But it's going to do it for this episode. If you're brand new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when future episodes come out of the series. And to everybody, thank you for watching.